Hey everybody, welcome to Alaska Raceway Parks Track Talk. I am your host, Michelle. Thanks for tuning in this afternoon. We had an amazing weekend at Alaska Raceway Park. 3 complete days of racing. A week ago, I wasn't 100% sure that was going to happen with the forecast and stuff that we had, but it was fantastic. So before I get into that, I want to first thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for liking and sharing and letting everybody know about all the cool things that we are doing here in Alaska. And then I have a couple things that I want to go over. First, this weekend, we're going to be at the Rev Alaska Car Show, which is Sunday afternoon, well, all day Sunday. So May 31st, we will be at the Curtis Menard Center with the Rev Alaska Car Show. There's going to be a bunch of race cars on display. There's going to be a bunch of hot rods and bikes and snow machines and all sorts of events. They have a ton of things going on. It is from 10 to 6 in Wasilla, and I look forward to seeing everybody there. We'll have schedules, all sorts of stuff, stickers, things to hand out, and fun stuff. And if you want to come and talk to us about anything that we've got going on this summer, we'll be there. So Rev Alaska Car Show, our next race event is on Saturday, June 6th, which seems like it's a long time away, but it's really not that far away. It's going to be a NASCAR and NX races. And so make sure you put that on your calendar. But this weekend, you kind of have a weekend off from racing. And then there is still time to register for Alaska Speed Week if you were kind of on the fence and undecided and you're not sure yet, but there is plenty of time. So definitely want to sign up. You can sign up as a competitor to come out and join us for Alaska Speed Week, or you can come as part of the Tundra Tour and get into all of the events. Your admission with Alaska Speed Week also includes admission to the June 6th race at the NASCAR track. It includes admission to Alaska's Speed Fest, which is on Saturday, June 13th. And it includes admission to the drag races on Sunday, June 14th. So it's kind of a cool deal. You get into all of those events for one low price, including everything with Alaska Speed Week. And you get to hang out with all of us on the most epic road trip ever here in Alaska. Let's see. Oh, I got a text message from Jay Childs yesterday, and he wanted me to let everybody know that the celebration of life for his dad, John Childs, will be on Friday, June 19th at the shop, the Childs Racecars Shop here in Palmer. It starts at 2 p.m. and it's going to go until they run out of food or until people dance their shoes off. So bring your dancing shoes, and very best stories about John Childs, and come help celebrate his life on Friday, June 19th at the Childs Racecars Shop. Let's see here. Yes, Ty, we do have a booth at the Rev Alaska show. So, and we're going to have a couple, there's going to be a couple race cars on display. And then I don't know who all has entered to be part of the car show, but we do have a couple cars that are going to be on display out there as well. So, and then the last thing, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to talk about today here on Track Talk. And I'm still kind of just coming down from the amazing weekend that we had here. And I am just filled with such an amazing amount of gratitude for everything that has happened this weekend. We had so many people come out. We had good weather. It was cold. I'm not going to lie. It was still cold. But it was gorgeous. We had sunshine when I thought there was going to be snow. We did wake up to 28 degrees in the pits on Sunday morning. I had ice all over the windshield of the Camaro. But the sun came out and we did get some warm temperatures. We had good passes. A lot of people had their personal bests at the drag strip on Sunday, and on Monday, we had Don Manor ran a 208 mile an hour run yesterday afternoon. So that was kind of cool. So we did have, 200 plus this weekend, which was great. We had so many new cars at the oval track on Saturday. It was really cool to see all these new racers coming in and filling some of our classes. We had 9 late models, and unfortunately, we're not able to raced the whole late model race to completion, but it was still a good race. Thunderstock had one of the best races I think I've seen in a really long time. Stu Laidlaw got his first ever first place trophy. There was just so many amazing things that happened this weekend, and they couldn't have happened without all of you. So I am just still in awe. Like, just there were so many people here, and it was so cool, and we had great vendors, and things went smoothly, and I have such an amazing staff that made all of this stuff happen. There was so much work that we did up until this event to try to get this weekend going, and it all just went, and it was fantastic. And so I, from the bottom of my heart, just want to thank everybody for whatever your role was, whether you are here part of the staff and you guys were all hustling to make everything happen, whether you were volunteering your services or your time or any of those things, all of the amazing fans that came out and were here to support our racers. We had kids lined up giving high fives to all the drivers on the way back, and tons of kids playing in both of the playgrounds. And it was just really, really neat to see everybody here enjoying this. And somebody said it today on Facebook that they were coming out for the races and realized that this is just a very, very expensive family reunion. So it was amazing to see our family back here this weekend, and try not to cry. But thank you guys so much for all of your role in it. Thanks to the racers who have been working so very hard to get your cars all together all winter so that you can come out and put on a good show. And I definitely would be remiss if we didn't thank Anchorage Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram for sponsoring this weekend. They've sponsored opening Memorial Weekend for many, many years, and I am very appreciative of all of them. And the other cool thing that happened this weekend is I got water back in the cabin. So it's been almost 3 months that I have not had running water in my house because it was frozen. So it just seemed like everything lined up this weekend. So I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you for listening to me ramble on about all of this, but I can't tell you how much I appreciate all of you and our amazing track family. And I'm just so glad that we were able to put on a good show and to show all these new fans all of the cool things that we do here. So I'm going to get off this because I'm getting all like weepy and whatever, and I got still a crap ton of stuff to do. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of you. I look forward to seeing you at the Rev Alaska Car Show. They're going to have face painting there and a whole bunch of other things. So definitely want to bring the kids, bring the family, come out and say hi, talk to us about Speed Week, talk to us about all of the cool things. We've got a full schedule of racing this year, and we've got a concert coming up and all of the rest of the stuff. So I just can't wait to see everybody here. And if I don't see you at Rev Alaska this weekend, I will see you right here next week on Alaska Raceway Parks Track Talk.